Hello Mother Funsters and welcome to part 39 of Zelda Majora's Mask Blind-ish Let's Play. My name is Mellar. Last time we started the real estate trading quest game, so we're going to continue and finish that, and then we will probably head towards the Stone Tower Temple. Enjoy. Is this the room? No, this isn't the room. I work at Cates's and we have this homeless guy who has Tourette's. Every now and then we'll come in and give him free water, but one day I was working kitchen and our cashier went to do something and I checked out candy for some kids and he screamed, "Paedophile!" Oh my god, that's bad timing right there. I had to kick him out. Oh, that's a shame. Oh dear. That's some really shitty timing there. Yeah, I think most towns have one of those, maybe, because we certainly do in the town that I live in. There's one guy. I don't think he's homeless, but he's got Tourette's, and he always seems to be taking the bus. Honestly, he seems to spend half of his life on a bus. I don't know why, but yeah. And every now and then he'll just say something, and it's not normally a swear. It's just something really weird, and normally slightly inappropriate. We've just kind of learnt to sort of ignore it, really, because he's absolutely fine. He's not really harming anyone. Every now and then it gets a little bit aggressive, and it can get a little bit scary if you don't know who he is. It's absolutely fine most of the time. I can't remember where we're going. I know that we need to go in one of these rooms, but I can't remember where it is or how to get there. Feel free to let me know. Anyone who's watching who knows. I'm quite happy to take the occasional hint. See that room? I got lucky and my ticks are just in my arm and my legs. I would imagine it, I mean, I'm lucky that I don't have to deal with anything, but I would imagine it must be quite a frustrating illness to have to deal with. I don't know though, maybe it's easy to get used to. If you can keep it so it's non-verbal, I suppose it'd be better. So it's easier to deal with, I guess. I've never had anyone that I've been friends with who's had it, so I don't know if you... Here we are. This is where we wanted to be. Right. This is the bloke that we need to speak to. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing business with Focus on Zoras, make a potential customer. Is this your room? I think technically it is Mikau's room, isn't it? I'm awfully sensitive to sea breeze, so I'm sorry, but I'd like you to rent this room to me. But, this is a messy room. Oh my god, how rude. You asked to rent it and then say how messy it is. You know what? You can't rent it. I'm kicking you out. Did something happen in here? Well, I really can't do anything about it. I'll sell you a green potion for 40 rupees. No thank you. Do we need to maybe be in true form? It's more an annoyance to others, but I'm just myself in the... I'll hardly notice. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I'd quite like... Do I maybe need to be in Goron form? That seems a bit odd if I do. Let's try Goron form. Oh no, of course I need to be in Deku form. Silly me. That seems... Oh, no. There you go. I can do it on Goron form. That'll do, then. There we go. There we go. Mountain title deed. There we go. And the last one, I guess, is in Ikana. And if I remember rightly, it's actually in the main part of Ikana, the bit before you go up. I'd love to know where he goes in this, because this room has a ceiling. This room has a ceiling, so where's he flying off to? That's my question. Oh no, there's a hole in the... Right, there's a hole in the ceiling. Alright, fair enough, I'll let you off. I actually didn't know that, fair enough. Okay, right. Let us put the Deku one on, and we'll get this. How many heart pieces have we got? I think we actually got a new heart container. Oh no, we're getting a new heart container with this one. Yay! Happy Joni Coconut. He's a cute little coconut, and we've just got a new heart, which is awesome. Can we play this in here? Or do we have to go outside? Not sure. Ah, we can play it out in here. That's awesome. We need to go to Ikana Canyon. Maybe it was just it was Deku Jesus, and he could just materialise through walls. I don't know if you can call it a tick, but I have something that isn't full on OCD, where I need to wash my hands if I get anything on them like salt. I don't like getting smudges or anything. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. I mean, I do think myself, I don't think this is like OCD. I think this is just a normal thing. But if I get anything sticky on my hand at all, it really like it makes me feel kind of like really uncomfortable, and I have to wash my hands. Other than that, I think that's just a normal thing, though. I don't know. Does anyone else have that, or is that just me being weird? Is there a current here? I seem to be moving really slowly. Maybe I should have got the Zora mask out, but... Ah! It's the end of the first day. I don't know whether to get the bunny hood out of the Goron mask. Let's get the Goron mask out. We move faster. Right, I believe... You can naff off. You're a thief. I've got that. It just seems sensible. Yeah! Yeah, it feels really uncomfortable, doesn't it, having sticky hands? It's just horrible. It makes me feel all like... Ugh. Right. Oh, he sells a blue potion. We don't actually want a blue potion. Like, if I, like... I'd probably pick one up if I didn't lose it as soon as I play the Song of Time, but we do. There's no point getting a blue potion because it will just disappear when we play the Song of Time. I'm not sure which form I need to be in for this guy. Maybe tree form? No. Must be Deku form, I guess. Deku form makes the most sense, to be fair, because he is a Deku. Or maybe he should be Deku, because I was just thinking, you know, Jakku in Star Wars. Or is that spelled with two Ks? I'm not sure. Oh, really? We must have to be in the Zora form, I guess. That's why didn't like being around my nephews when they were younger, because they were always felt sticky. They would touch me. Kids are gross, yo. Yeah, appreciate it from a distance. Am I doing something wrong here? Oh, here we go. This is right. Yeah, kids are finding, like, they're adorable, but they are also kind of annoying sometimes. Because I'm at the age now where quite a lot of my friends have kids, like sort of less than 3-year-olds. So you kind of have to you have to kind of get used to appreciating them and not finding them really annoying. Which takes a little bit of getting used to, but I think I probably would like kids of my own point in the not too distant future. So I still love you, Outlaw. What do I? Oh, right, here we are. Right, Piece of Heart. So there is one further side quest that we can now do. How old am I? I am in my 30s. Early 30s though. So yeah, I mean there are some of my friends do have kids that are sort of, you know, 8-ish kind of years old, but not many. Most of them are all sort of 3 years old or less. One of my very good friends that I went to school with, I met his kids recently, and they're all like, it's the first time I've met them, but they're all like, there was 2 of them. One of them was 6, I think, either 6 or 7. The other one was 8. That was quite interesting because they look just like him as well. It's really weird because I knew him when I was sort of 8, and it's really weird. It's almost like looking back in time, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot where we were going for a second. Right, not too far off. None of my close friends have kids yet. It all kind of happens at once though. That's the thing. Like, one minute you've got like when you're in your sort of early 20s, like none of your friends are married, and then they all seem to get married all in like within a couple of years of each other, and you find yourself going to like weddings all the freaking time, and then sort of 2 to 3 years later they all start having kids. And I kind of know him as well. I am married, so I've done the first half of that. It's just the second half. I'm sure will happen at some point in the not too distant future. But yeah, I need to catch up because quite a lot of my friends. Should be fun. There's a lot of challenges I understand as well, obviously, with making and raising kids. Only people I went to high school with that have kids also went to jail. 5 of them are in or out of jail. Well, that's not ideal. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I suppose there is, without sounding like a dick, a certain type of person, isn't that kind of thing. But you know, that's their decision, I suppose. As long as the kids are okay, you know, that's life, I suppose. As long as everyone's happy, I'm happy. Lurk, no worries, man. Cheers, dude. Appreciate the lurk. I think I need to be... Do I need to be in... Yes, I know. I thought I needed to be in human form, but I don't. Right. Oh, there he is, look. Well, hello. So basically, we need to watch this guy go somewhere, I think. This is the original guy that was in Clocktown, that took the Moon's Tear. But he only appears after you've got all of the things. He looks so funny. Right, where did he go? There he is. Right. I think, if I remember right, he goes down a hole. I'm not sure. Oh, I can't look any further that way. Where is he going into? Where did he go? Oh no! Where did he go? Oh, there he is. That's the hole. Right. Right, so now we've seen him go into the hole, we can go to the hole. I can't remember what we get from him though. I think it might just be a mask. And I'm not 100% in this game. I'm gonna... I'm just gonna, you know, sort of do a normal playthrough, get to the end, and then we'll move on to Wind Waker. So let's soar this time down to ground level. We won't go through the little dungeon thing. I don't know which exit we need to go through, so we'll just go through the nearest exit, I suppose. Of course, there's that dog that attacks you, isn't there, if you're in Decky form, down in the sort of main bit of Clocktown. And then he runs away from you if you're in any other form, other than human. I'll definitely take the mask off, because I don't want to be attacked by the dog, thank you. I don't like being attacked by the dog, because he's such a cute little dog, and he attacks you, and I'm like, little shit. You know? Don't want to feel anger towards a cute little dog. Right, let's go out. North. Hello, mate. You alright? Weird coconut went to sleep. He's a cute little coconut though, isn't he, Pie? Hey. He's a cute little coconut. Speaking of cute, let's get Epona. I love Epona. Epona's such a brilliant, like, amazing addition to all the Zelda games. I think I prefer it in Ocarina just purely because of, you know, adult. But she's so little, she's so cute. Little child Epona. I actually can't remember. I know it when I see it, but I can't remember exactly where we're going. There's like an is there like an outside observatory or something? I know it when I see it. So we'll go around the field until we find it. It should only take a minute or two. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. So, there is a hole in front of this observatory, I believe. Somewhere around here. There it is! I can't remember what this guy sells me. I remember it's expensive, though. Hello? Hello, mate. This is the guy. What are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Oh, well, sorry. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. Ah, that's too expensive. No good. In that case, leave me no choice. There we go. Nice. Right. There are obviously more side quests that we can do, but I'm going to stop side questing for now, and we are going to start the Stone Tower Temple, which I don't know very well, so wish me luck. Definitely wish me luck. I'm going to need luck. I'll probably fill up on fairies first, after I've obviously played the song. But the first thing we need to do is put these rupees away in town. What's in here? Nothing. Shame. Alright. Let's go out. Yes. Right, we'll go back to town, we'll drop off our rupees, and then we'll start at Stone Tower. I'm quite looking forward to Stone Tower. I was a little bit apprehensive about the Great Pay Temple in the previous stream. I thought I was going to get hopelessly lost in it. And then I ended up somehow not really getting very lost in it. Even though it's one of the most complicated temples probably in any 3D Zelda game, I just somehow, I think I was just lucky, I somehow just managed it. Thank you very much for the follow, PiePieDie8. I really do appreciate it. So you'll get hopefully notifications whenever I go live. I love Zelda. I am going to be playing Majora's Mask on Tuesday as well, if you want to come along. But I do play other games as well. I play World of Warcraft. I have a guild on World of Warcraft, quite a large, relatively social guild, but we raid. And I'm a leader of that guild, one of 4 leaders. So I do like to stream World of Warcraft occasionally. So if that tickles your fancy, come along. I do have like a music bot when I play World of Warcraft as well, so if you want to come along and like put some music on. We've got like mini games where you can use the channel's currency as well. But I've also been playing, I play other games as well, like Steam games occasionally. I've been playing a game called The Wolf Among Us recently, which I've never played before, so it's a blind Let's Play, and really been enjoying that. It's a fantastic game. I recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it. Because it's actually not a very long game. It's only about 10 hours long. It's extremely easy to play because there's no skill involved. It's all to do with the choices that you make. And it should be relatively, it's normally cheap on Steam. It's normally only about £3–4. It's absolutely worth that. Really good game. If you want, I do believe that all of my Wolf Among Us streams are still available on Twitch, because my streams are available, I think it's either for 2 or 3 weeks after the stream. You can view them, you know, you can click on videos and you can watch them. So after the stream is no longer live, if you want to watch them, they'll be available on there. And I do put quite a lot of my streams up on YouTube as well. Majora's Mask, definitely. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. I hope you're having a great day. Like and subscribe, and comment as well. The World of Warcraft stuff doesn't go on YouTube, generally speaking. What do I need to do to play this? It's... There we go, the backward song of time. But yeah, also The Wolf Among Us is going up on YouTube as well. But yeah, I do really appreciate all follows, any bits, lurkers, all, you know, people at chat, really appreciate. Yeah, like, comment and subscribe on YouTube as well, because this will go up on YouTube as well. In 30-minute chunks. I release one part every 2 days, every 48 hours. So it's all going up on there for people who haven't been able to watch it live. Right, so we are now going to the Stone Tower Temple, ladies and gentlemen. Wish me luck. If you do want to catch me on YouTube, by the way, I'm very lucky. My YouTube handle is literally youtube.com/Mellar. Just purely because I actually made the account all the way back in like 2002 or something, not long after YouTube came out. So if you want to check me out on there, I've got a lot of my old stuff on there. I've got Let's Plays of quite a few games, Darksiders, Ocarina of Time. Wolf Among Us is still being put up on there. Also a really cool game called Psychonauts that I finished Let's Playing relatively recently. Right. I would imagine that wouldn't be the first one to go in, I'm not sure. Okay, well that's definitely wrong. Didn't catch it. Oh, what are you? I am in my early 30s, my friends. That's got to be the first one that gets put down, surely. Right. How old are the, like, just generally, like, how old are the people that were watching this? I mean, obviously we've got people going to uni, so I'd imagine early 20s. I just played the wrong song. Sorry. So return. I mean, you don't have to be early 20s to go to uni, but about 95% of uni goers are, aren't they? That's wrong. There we go. That's the song. Just have to come out of my lurk to say that your stream is perfect as an after-work stream. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate you saying that. I really do. It can be a bit of a slog sometimes, streaming, especially if you haven't got very many people watching. So people coming along and chatting to me and making comments like that, genuinely, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for saying that. I do. It's hard to say that you appreciate it and not sound. Oh no, I don't want this. And sound genuine, but honestly, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for saying that. It really does just make the whole thing worth it. I love streaming because I'm going to be playing the game anyway, and I'm playing a game that I love. But I mean, I say this on almost every single stream that I make. But sharing the game with other people just makes the whole experience just so much more fun. And then of course you can share that fun with other people and sort of spread the love, as it were. Yo, oh hey, Mr. Zendo, how are you doing, my friends? Thanks for dropping by. I'm sorry I couldn't catch your stream today, dude. Guys, sometime check out Mr. Zendo when he's streaming. He's a really good streamer. He likes doing Fortnite, but he does Zelda as well, which is how I got into watching him. He's absolutely brilliant. I rate Zendo a lot. And how's it going, man? I hope you're having a good day. We're just about to go into the Stone Tower Temple. If you're interested, streaming tonight. What time are you streaming tonight? Because I might be able to come along. I might be raiding with my guild tonight, but if I don't stream it, I will probably lurk while I'm raiding. 8:30. That's 8:30 UK time. If I can, I will definitely watch. I like watching you stream. What are you going to be streaming tonight? Is it going to be more Wind Waker? Oh. There we go. Your Wind Waker streams are awesome, man. The Fortnite's good, obviously, as well. But I mean, I myself, I prefer the Wind Waker, of course, because I love Zelda. Maybe Zelda, but depends on who's on. Yeah, who's. All right, fair enough, mate. Well, I'll definitely, if I can come, I'll definitely be looking forward to watching you play that. Slapped a mosquito and it already had blood out. Oh, that's disgusting. I hate that. That's wrong. Yeah, that's so disgusting. Yeah. Luckily, here in the UK, we don't very often have to deal with mosquitoes. They do come here occasionally during the height of summer, but generally mosquitoes aren't a thing that we have to worry about here. Thank God. But when I go abroad, oh my God, mosquitoes are just the worst, aren't they? They really are. And then yeah, when you squash them and they got blood. Even think about that's making me all clear. Bad times. Right. Wow. I just walked into the temple and I'm just thinking, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Is it this door? I'm just gonna have a quick look. Oh, there's two doors that we could go in. There's also, if I remember rightly, there is an eye switch somewhere around in here, isn't there? Let's see if we can find an eye switch. There's one. Right. See, I remember. Oh, whoa! I remembered that. We're not going to get all of the stray fairies because, in my opinion, the reward isn't worth the effort because it is a lot of effort to get the stray fairies in the Stone Tower. You actually have to tip the temple up like a whole extra time that you don't have to do if you're not getting them. So I'm not going to bother with all the. Oh, right, there we go. There's a stray fairy, but I'm not going to bother with all of them. It just takes too long, and the thing that you get just gives you more defense, I think, which is good, but Nah, you know. But you need that treasure chest to be there for when we tip the temple upside down. I can't remember if this is the way that we should go. But no, definitely. Cheers for coming along, Zendo. We'll definitely see if we can catch you next time. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Did you have a good stream? Because I know you were streaming. I think you were streaming earlier, weren't you? Ah, right. We can't come in here yet. We need the light arrows to be able to do that. So you were streaming Fortnite, weren't you? Earlier today. Did notice, but I was just about setting up for my own stream, unfortunately, so I couldn't come on. Right. You. There we go. That's the best way of killing them, actually. This is a bomb door, I think. We haven't got any bombs, but we do have the bomb mask, so we're okay. Just means that we take a little bit of damage, but bad. Right, let's destroy these. Also take the bomb mask off because it looks weird. I don't recognise this room. Right. I would imagine if these boxes, because these boxes are breakable, so if they get accidentally broken, I'm probably going to have to reset the room, which would be quite frustrating. Oh, what else do we have? Hello, mate. Come on. Real bomb shoes. Pretty creepy. How many of these buttons are there? Are there only 3? No. Oh, right, that's a big one. Okay, we could probably use the elegy. Hang on, there's a button up there. How the hell do I get that button, or is that for a different thing? I get college meal plan for granted because now I never know what to make. I'm quite blessed in that I have a my wife really cooks. I'll cook maybe once a week, but even then, normally the reason I cook is like she'll go, "Oh, we're eating this today. I want you to cook it." I'm like, "Okay, fine," kind of thing. She normally decides what we eat, so it's all good. Right, we're definitely going to need the elegy now. You know what they say, a happy wife is a happy life. Just sort of do what she says. Right, we may as well just use the Zora one as we've already got it. I want to keep my true form one. Right, it's... There we go. Oof! What kind of food do you normally make for yourself though? I mean, do you make it from scratch or... I don't know, because super noodles were kind of my thing when I was at university. Because you can put a lot of things with super noodles and they're not particularly expensive. Or at least they weren't then, I don't know if they are now. I haven't eaten them for years. Right, there's the button. Now I think this button is big because we can only push it as Goron Link. Super noodles. Yes, they're like dried noodles. You get like a little sachet of like flavour with them. And then the idea is that you basically just boil them in water for like 3 minutes, and then add the sachet of flavour to them, and then you can eat them on their own. But like it's quite easy just to put things like put stuff in it. So like there's a bacon flavour, and you can like literally just put bacon in it, and there's a chicken flavour, and you get the idea. There's like there's a curry flavour as well, and you can put like. You know, like vegetables and stuff in it. It's similar to ramen, but it's when it's finished, there's no broth. It's not completely dry, but it's mostly dry. Well, end that session there. Thank you very much for watching. Do like and subscribe. You can find me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Mellar21. You can also find me on Twitter. It's at Mellar 211, and well, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.